Greetings, dear friends. Happy Monday. Here we are again with a check-in with the Letting Go Guidance System. As we've been doing, actually we did the whole year last year, every Monday I like to just sit in energy and see what can we focus on in the upcoming week, what can we focus on letting go of in order to more fully align with our purpose, our core, our soul's calling. How can we let go of the things that no longer serve us? And that's what this system is a whole collection of things that we can focus on and guided by our own intuition. And if you've been watching these, and if you're here with me live, say hi. Or if you're watching the recording, I'd love to hear how this sits with you. But um, the idea of it, of what I'm doing too, is that I work with the phases of the moon. And if you've been watching these, then you know or get a sense of what I do with that. But we just the third quarter was just yesterday, and this is the perfect time for us to put our attention in. And so this is a really good time to just be coming into this energy, into this present moment with me. So taking a nice deep breath, and as we're doing this, in through your nose, and then slowly out through your mouth. And just do a few more of those. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Hi, Neva. It's nice to see you here. Excuse me, I have a bit of a frog in my throat. So in through your nose again. And out through your mouth. And as you're kind of centering into this moment, we can all ask, what will best serve us to let go of? Or what can we focus on letting go of as we bring our awareness internally, inside? What's the best thing that will help us more fully align with our purpose, more fully shine our light? And so what can we focus on this week? Letting go. Let's see what's come up. And so what's come up is shame. So is there any kind of dialogue or area where you wish you'd done something different, or you chastise yourself? You know, when you look in the past, and this is something that a lot of people do, me included, you look at something that you did or didn't do in the past, and then you shame yourself because you're judging what you did or did not do based upon what you do know now. So maybe one of the things about letting that kind of thing go is to just acknowledge you always do the best you can with what you know. So that's just the thing that comes up for me, but just breathe that in and see what comes up when I suggest the idea of shame. How does that come up for you? How does it resonate or sit with you? And watch the conversations that may come up, and just see how can you let that go. And then I'm going to read what I've written here too, to help you maybe deepen the awareness of this. So when we become ashamed of our truths, we end up cutting off, discrediting, and devaluing a very important chunk of who we are and how we show up in the world. It is a block. This kind of thing is a block. It kind of really stops us fully shining our light. So this is a really good pivotal time. Actually, and two, I'm just realizing too, this is the last letting go session we're going to do for the month of January. So this is really perfectly timed. A large part of self-love work is about uncovering that hidden part of yourself and giving it light, space, room to breathe, and capacity to exist. When we deny any part of ourselves, we are not allowing ourselves to be truly who we are. What we can do today, right here and right now, is to begin to release the habit of self-repression that we may have inherited from the past. Start to shine your light and love on your truth, whether that's turning your attention toward your true passions that you may have ignored, or taking baby steps to speak up on what does not work for you. And you can also visualize a kind, benevolent being. This could be a friend or a person you know, or your preferred idea of God, the universe, higher spirit, power, is with you and is saying to you, I love that you love, and then you fill in the blank. And you allow yourself to list out all of the things that you love. And so as we wrap up January and go into February, I think that February is Valentine's Day, and then we start to turn our attention to love. So releasing shame, letting go of shame, is a really powerful part to allow yourself to unleash and feel and fill your heart with your own loving kindness, because essentially that is what we're all wanting. We all, and we actually all deserve it too. We deserve our own unconditional love. And so shame kind of takes away from that. So see what you can do. See how that comes up for you this week. And like I say, using that energy of the last quarter of the moon is a brilliant time to just journey into, where does that come up? How does it block you? How does it suppress you fully shining your light? And as I'm just allowing us to feel into this idea of letting go of hi Sheena, make a decision and stick to it. I think that's what she's saying. Oh, make a decision, don't look back. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's very good, very true. Is to just acknowledge you don't look back. You did what you did. So no shame. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the Doreen Virtue's Angel cards because I'd like for us to pull 3 cards from this deck, because this always will give us some kind of support, some ideas, advice on what we're focusing on for this week. So let's see what's going to come up for us this week. Well, this is very powerful stuff. So the first one is Guardian Angel. So perhaps if you have dialogue about I wish I had, or I wish I didn't, like a shame type based conversation, or belittling yourself, ask your guardian angel to step in. And whatever that means to you, ask that to be transmuted, to be let go. And this is going to be a time of spiritual growth. So you know how I just said that letting go of shame will allow us to feel more acceptance, more love, more unconditional love. And then we get to watch the signs. And so play with this as you undo some of the patterning that you may have. See if you can start to ask your intuition, and then ask for a sign. So if you ask for help with a decision or a direction or a path for you, and then ask for a sign. Signs, the thing is, when we do that, our questions are always answered. The key piece is then we have to stay open to watching for the signs, because the signs will guide us, and the signs are what provide us with that inner wisdom that we're looking for. I hope that served you, and I wish you a really wonderful week, and a week of letting go of shame and anything else that comes up for you. Thank you so much for joining me here, and thanks for watching. Any questions or comments, you're welcome to put that in the comments below the video here, and I'd be happy to help you if you have any issues with giving that up, because there's so many ways we can let go of things, whether it's journaling or meditating or just speaking it out loud. But if you need any support with that, please let me know. Much love to you. Have a great week.